Hello? Okay. Now, how do okay, more. I want to change that. How do okay, let's go to participants. More. Oh, God, I keep steaming up. This is, oh, God, that scared me. Who is that? KK. All right, KK. Hi.
Hi.
God. You can hear me okay, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. All ready to shovel tomorrow?
Oh, and hell to the no.
Yeah, a little shoveling. Luckily, it's not supposed to be too windy.
Right.
David's been, is going to be the chair. I'm hoping Perry joins us.
I know.
Oh, I see. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I can't get, oh, I can do that. Can I?
I can't even keep up with the
What, work?
rent stuff.
Uh-oh. Oh my
Well, it's
God.
just me now.
Yeah, that's right. Oh. And most people at Patriots are working from home, aren't they? Yeah. I didn't do that survey. I just haven't had.
Well, you need to, and then you need to tell them that I'm great.
Okay, all right. So I need to do that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
All right, then I will do that for tomorrow. Is that so that they can keep?
I don't know what it's for, but it needs to. You have to do it for me.
Okay, I will do it.
You got to make a note about me and say that I
Yep.
have great customer support or something.
That's right. And Patty.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I will do that.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yep. Okay. That's why I mentioned it.
Thank goodness you did.
Yes, because I keep having it and I know I keep wanting to go back to it, but it goes to the bottom of the list, but
I know, I get it.
I'll do it tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. So it's official now that you are, I even forget the name of the company.
Government brand.
Is that the name of it?
I don't know.
I don't remember now the name. Oh my God. But out of Tennessee, no less.
You know, yeah, you got me.
You know? Yeah.
Yep. Look at her.
Amazing.
Okay.
Oh my God. Is she comfortable or what? That little Charlie. What's she, 4 now?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, time flies. And her eyes are okay now. Oh my
Eh,
God.
her eyes aren't that great, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but it was really tough early on.
She had 3 eye surgeries before the age of 2.
Yep, that's why I said I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. You know, it's like a kid, you know? You
Mhm.
just, oh. Anything like that. Yeah. All right, David. Are we early?
It's 3:59.
Yeah, we're okay. Gracious. So I'm thinking that we won't worry about payroll till maybe Monday.
Whatever, if you
Or-
want to, whatever you want to do.
Right.
Just
well,
tell me, just send me an email and I can
Yeah.
run up there if it's in the drawer or if I can wait.
I'm
whatever you need
working
me to do.
from home tomorrow. I've gathered everything that I can work on. And I expect to be in on Friday.
All right, whatever you need me to do, just let me know.
Okay. Somebody's coming in,
I know, who is that?
or Allegro is connecting.
Oh, it's, we were like, who is it?
There he is.
Oh, sorry. I'm on my other, it's Coro Allegra.
That's okay.
Sheila, I have, this is a pile of stuff and I started looking through it. I got through like one of it. So I don't know. I mean, do you want to just explain stuff to me or do you want?
Yeah, I'll go through it. So I've segregated it. So you have basically, David, 3 packets in one packet. So the first thing basically is the November 5th meeting, where you'll have to approve the minutes only, and you can't separate them. The next packet is November the 12th meeting, and we need to approve those minutes, and we can't separate that one. And then we move into our agenda. So we have basically, yep, that's one. And
Are we
that's
opening the meeting at 4:02?
sorry.
That sounds
Okay.
good to me. All right. So I have the November 5th
Yep, okay.
packet. And I think I did look through this quite a bit, but I assume the packet is largely emails and things because I only got a chance to look through this one.
Right. So I have to tell you, you don't have to worry about anything but the minutes.
All right. So second question, I wrote the minutes. Can I approve them?
Sure, absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So let me just take a look. I mean, I don't really know what I'm going to find, but it looks okay to me. So I will officially approve the minutes of November 5th, 2020.
So you can ask for a vote,
Oh, we have to vote on
a
that. Okay.
motion and a vote. So
All
KK
right.
can make the motion, you second it.
Second.
Motion to approve minutes from both November 5th and November 12th meeting.
Okay.
Oh, you want to do both of them?
Yeah, you can.
All right, second, and let me just take a look at those. November 12th was very short. It
It
was
was
just about
quick.
ballot.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, I'll second that. All
Okay,
in
so all
favor?
those in favor say aye. Yep. Okay.
Aye.
perfect.
All right, MSVU.
Yep. So that was the hard part. So keep both of those together and you have to sign them, David. The last page next to where you submitted, you're gonna sign your name and say acting chair.
Minutes approved.
Yeah.
David Hunt, acting chair.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Okay. And today's date, 12/16/20.
Let me just go ahead and do that because I'll
Yeah.
forget later.
That's right, you'll forget. Let's do one thing at a time because, yes, it's very confusing when we have 2 past minutes and a current agenda. And all of this can get confusing.
All right, that's one.
Perfect. I changed your name to David Hunt. Oh, no, shucks. I
You
forgot.
did?
T. Yeah, I forgot the T.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm gonna get that T in there. Gotcha. All right.
you can change the name on the screen.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm getting a little good at this now.
okay. So,
Better on my computer screen than on a small laptop, I tell you. That's the only problem.
all right. So now we normally save one copy of the agenda. Is that true? I usually just toss mine, but we do, the chair saves one,
You're the chair. You're gonna give everything back to me.
including the agenda.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So,
So maybe you want to appoint KK secretary.
if I need to do that, sure. Do I need to do that?
No, but you probably.
I'm
mean,
taking
it's-
the notes for today, so let's not get
this
ahead
is-
of ourselves.
Done.
We hope
Yeah,
that
this is-
Perry's back and well, you know?
Yes,
This
me
is-
too.
Yeah, this is not permanent, so let's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, DPH, KK, SKH.
Yeah.
And we opened at 4:02.
Yep.
Okay, no guests in attendance.
Not yet.
And the meeting notice looked good to me.
Yeah. Approve the minutes. You only have, unfortunately, I think I only made one copy, so you have the official absentee report. That
Okay,
that is, that includes October.
yep. It includes October, November, December.
Well, it's through November, but I didn't submit my October meeting absentee, is all I'm saying. It's actually starting from July.
No, I understand, but what are you saying about October?
We didn't approve my October absentee. That's
Okay,
all.
okay. And you also had so we're approving October and November today?
Yes,
Okay, you also had a email note to us about December, but that's not an issue that we have to approve.
no, we'll talk about it later because it's in an
Okay.
email.
Okay,
And
Yeah.
I
And
don't
just-
know if everybody got it, but I can't remember.
just for my information, what is V-RI?
Say that again?
October 20th, 3.5 V-RI.
Vacation.
Okay. Okay, and and October 19th, 5P FUNRL.
Personal, funeral.
Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, this, I assume I can't really show this to KK.
You can hold it up, and I forgot to make an extra,
Okay,
Okay.
but that will be part of the minutes.
all right,
You know what I mean,
Okay.
of the meeting.
all right. So do we need to approve this?
Yeah, you can vote to approve. Yes, please.
All right, can I have a motion to approve Sheila's absentee record of October and November?
So
Yeah, I
moved.
Move to approve.
Seconded. I just say so moved and then I don't have to repeat it all.
Right,
Yeah, right.
Because if I repeat it, I'll probably get something wrong. So I just say so moved.
yep, so
All right.
moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried, MSVU. All right,
That's right. There we go. Keep
Done
on
the-
Marking and staring at.
done the meetings and the absentee report. All right,
The next,
now, yeah, go ahead.
I think the next thing you should have is the green folder.
Yeah,
It's in order. And it should be the green folder. That says
Okay.
emails.
okay, and these are the emails for the last month.
Yes, since the last meeting.
All right.
And those Harry has received copies of all of those emails.
He's been CC'd on them,
Right, right, yes.
Okay,
So those are all the communications that have occurred within, our office. So I have highlighted on our agenda the truly kind of important ones that have taken lots of back and forths on, okay? So the first is getting the tax rate set and the commitments. That now is done. Payroll, had an issue with payroll for Joyce during our quarantine period, where we both were released on Tuesday, November the 24th. And so I paid her for that day, but the town hall was closed for the Thanksgiving holiday on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Therefore, I could not pay her as COVID because she was released. There just was no work. So she was not paid for that day. She was concerned that she thought that she would make up another day, but there was no other day to make up because the town hall was closed.
okay.
Okay, so there was a lot of that. The office help and hours, just that it is very difficult to be not being here in the office and trying to get my work that I need to do to take home while I try to make sure that Joyce has got work that she can work on without having assistance, so to speak. That's all. There is which is probably going to change again, but we all know that. But there is a recent quarantine guidance from our town nurse that's sent out to everybody in the town hall. I don't know, David, if you knew that the assessor's office and the town's clerk's office were shut down for a 14-day period due to 2 positive tests in those offices. And anyone in those offices as a close contact had to quarantine and had to test negative and stay out of the office for 14 days.
Yeah, I did read something about that. So that included you, obviously.
Yes, right.
I didn't know it was for 2 weeks. That's okay.
Yes, yes. It was pretty tough. But
Yeah.
yeah, luckily,
It was a connection to someone who was in touch with someone, right? It wasn't someone who actually had
Right.
COVID.
right, I didn't ever have COVID. I've always tested negative, always. But Joyce tested positive and then she tested negative. But once you test positive, then all your contacts have to quarantine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and so she's a close contact in the office. And the town nurse said the office is closed and then
Yeah.
each individual has to quarantine and also test. The selectman's office, the treasurer collector's office, and the town accountant's office were not close contacts. And they therefore only had to quarantine for, I think it was five days, and they had to have a
Thank you.
negative test in order to come into work. So
You also have to do contact tracing on anyone who had come into your office?
we didn't take any, what do you call it? I don't have a list yet prepared for anyone that came into the office, though I have been keeping people out and away from my office. I've been going to people's homes. I have been telling people to use the assistance box or use the front box if they're making a payment and they want to put it in that and they feel safer on the mailbox, the treasurer collector's mailbox, or simply put something in the mail. I have not had many people coming to the office.
Okay, good.
So that's the good thing.
All right.
Okay?
Good.
Yeah, yep. The Massachusetts Municipal Group are looking at a new way of kind of doing some of this COVID testing, and that means for like an office or like the town hall, that everybody goes to get tested at the same time, like on a Wednesday, say.
Setting.
So long as everyone is negative, then they will not test individuals. This way, they only have to do one test. So they'll take swabs of all the individuals and put it in one tube and just test that tube. If everything is negative, then good. If it comes back positive though, then every individual has to be tested individually. So they're trying to cut down on the number of testing to make sure that anyone who is positive can get the quarantine going and any of those close contacts. I don't know when and if they're going to start that here, but that's just been one of the emails coming through the our Board of Health. Okay. The ATB case, we finalized that. There was a lot of back and forth with the appellate tax board. The website, there's been a lot of updates with the webmaster. And it just seems like even for tonight, somebody called in to complain on Tuesday that the Board of Assessors meeting, they're receiving an error message in on the calendar. And I've been saying, that's what I get all the time. I can be sitting here, I do the same thing on how to get to the town website, get to the calendar to check everything. Joyce does the same exact thing. She can get in, but I can't. It's been this back and forth battle since at least July. So somebody else had the same problem. So it's not just me. Okay, so, and I don't know what it is. So they're going to look at it. DOR, the tax rate, we got approval November the 9th. Our printer, it was replaced in July. And I got like my first bill though, not until September. And it included an insurance charge. But I shouldn't have to pay insurance because the town insures everything, all the equipment, all the furniture, buildings, etc. At the time, Bobby Joe was the town administrator who facilitated the insurance policy. She didn't get to it. And then there was nobody here to talk to upgrade it. So I've asked the new town administrator assistant, Kristen Taylor. She's been very, very helpful, great in trying to figure out if she can backdate the insurance policy for us, pay that, or else I have to pay the monthly insurance to our leasing company for the August, September, October, November, and probably December until it kicks in with the town insurance. So I might have to pay that.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. This is the insurance on the equipment itself?
Yes, yes. So GASB, government accounting system protocol, it's a standard within the federal government that the state of Massachusetts had not been practicing and had to come up to compliance. So, like all these codes, when you look on the vouchers, all those codes all relate to every single community and everywhere in all the different states that you can
No,
find.
I believe it. I didn't understand why the leasing company wouldn't be responsible for its own equipment, but that's, anyway, that's fine.
Yeah,
I-
yeah, I know, but the town does it for whatever reason that it's in their possession. It adds to their wealth, so to speak, to have that showing as something that they have
Okay,
and are responsible for.
all right.
It might be cheaper than paying individual insurance on every piece of equipment if we
Okay.
have a group policy. And I think that was the #1 goal. We have the contract with Patriots. Everything has been signed. It's back to us. And we've already kicked off building permits. I've made the reports, created the NCs, and I printed the cards. And so we're off and flying. Mooring permit. I made my 3rd request and got it right away. So I now have the mooring list and it's in Linda Tanfani's hands, one of our senior work off abatements. And she's working on that from home. The Zoom conference call again with the ATB, the ballot case, accepting gifts. Did I send everyone a copy of the memorandum? If we all accept a gift, that you can't accept one that's greater than $50. And if it's $50, you have to share it with everybody.
I don't think I got it. I got that. Did you get that?
I didn't
Kiki?
get it. Nope.
Okay, then I will send that to you. I probably only copied the chair. Okay, so I'm gonna send to DH and KK. Okay, just as a reminder on the update of the open meeting law and the conflict of interest. I got my MAAO recertified designation. So thank God, okay, yay. And then Sheila, vacation, kind of talked with Perry before about this, where I was thinking that I would take off the week between Christmas and New Year's. But in case there's a snowstorm, I'll remain flexible. And maybe what I'd do is I would take off maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday before Christmas. I'll come back in and work the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then take off maybe the Thursday, okay, of the 31st meeting. So depending upon how snow affects anything, I will either take the whole full week off, or I will take off, the 23rd, 24th before Christmas, come back and work a couple of days the following week.
And those would be days the office would be closed.
Yes.
So how do people find out that when the office is going to be closed?
They'd have to look on the website, and the building here is only open Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays if they're open when we are. Our assessor's office, though, is closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays because I want to be sure that when I have my help, we just get our work done. But I
Wow.
answer all the telephone calls because it all comes in as a voicemail.
Okay, so the office is only open certain days of the week anyway, but if they want to know about holiday hours, they'd have to go to the website.
Right, they'd have to go to the website.
Okay,
Most people, for the most part, don't want to come in and don't want to come in
right.
to the town hall. There
Okay.
are some who don't seem to be too afraid, and are practicing good social distancing and wearing their masks, which is nice. And they feel that it's okay to come in, and some that they feel okay to come in and they really want to see somebody. Because
Yeah.
they're more the older people who don't get to see anybody. Especially widows, et cetera, widowers, I've noticed. So that's it for basically the emails and correspondence. The
Okay,
next is the ECA held their installation of officers on December the 11th. Okay, I'm installed as the president for 2021. KK, I've got you listed.
Oh,
for-
Jesus, Sheila.
I know. What would you like to do?
I don't know.
Education?
I don't know yet.
Is this a cabinet post?
Huh?
Is this a cabinet post you're discussing?
Yeah,
Oh,
a cabinet post.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, there's the clerk's meeting, there's education, there's legislation. Whatever you think you would like, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the list.
Thanks.
Okay? Okay, send list. David, do you want to participate?
I think for now, I think I will not.
Thanks, Dave. I'm
I'll
kidding.
send it to you too. You might change your mind.
I'm also now, I have some duties now at Coro Allegro that are a little more than I counted on. So I'm trying to, get a sense of how much time I have.
That's okay. All right. Okay, and the MAAO, you all are signed in. You have your email, you have your passwords now into the MAAO. You should be getting emails about anything, and if you want to check up on what classes are coming up, you'd have to sign in yourself to look.
Now, when did that,
You didn't
when
get
did that
emails for
happen? That we got passwords?
I thought I had to get you signed in. I did it through mine then somehow,
That was the DOR stuff.
the DOR, but I think I did it through the MAAO. Okay, just so you know. I haven't received any MAAO notices myself
Well-
either, so,
Well, there was that seminar that I sat in on. Was that MAAO?
yes, right.
And for that, I had to somehow sign in, but I don't know if that means that I am.
Yes, how you signed in, I think, is how you have to sign in to that site. Yep,
Correct.
we took the ATB case.
Well, I guess it'll be a test if I get any emails, because I haven't gotten any emails yet, but,
I haven't either.
okay.
Nothing has happened yet, so I know
Okay.
that. They're still planning. A butters list, I have none to report. And so the next thing is swap, which is the senior work off abatement. I'm just trying to think, don't do anything yet. I may have that out of order because I think I was gonna discuss it in another place and I did remove it. So it looks like this is where this comes into play. If you want, because you haven't had a true opportunity to review this senior work off abatement program, the coming back to work, so to speak, the, COVID-19 protocols. I have to say that it's forever changing, okay? Sometimes it's getting stricter, sometimes it's getting, a little loosey-goosey. So I'm trying to make sure that there's nothing that makes us, be too loosey-goosey for anyone here to get sick. Because we can't afford to have the office shut down. We've already had a practice run at the town hall for COVID-19 here already, so we know what works and what, where things can go wrong. So it was a good practice run in a sense, but it'd be better if we didn't get sick.
So
Okay,
right now, are there any senior work off abatement people coming
No.
in?
no, there are none,
Okay,
okay? However, which comes to the point that Joyce Haynes is a senior work off abatement personnel, but she's coming in to work for me, which we don't know if she should be coming in, because if she can't come in to work as a senior work off abatement person, how can she be coming in to work as a helper, so to speak? Okay, I don't know, but just to point that out, I'd like you to review this, because at our next meeting, I kind of would like to take any comments, edits, or anything that you might know more about, have a little more expertise on. Remove, tell me to remove something, but this is what I think it should be our protocol within our office.
Now,
Tony,
I did come across those documents. Did KK get those also?
I do, I have them right here.
Okay, so I have to find those and pull those out and keep them, because I did look through those, but I
okay,
wasn't sure if those were things that just came to me.
yeah, no, everyone got this because I want everyone to take a look at it, including Perry, he has it. I
Okay.
printed it so you didn't have to print them at home. And to be able to read them, make comments, and so that we can discuss, because I'd like you to approve them as to be part of our protocol, general office operations,
Mhm.
okay? And what else? I think that's it on those that. And so that if it needs updating, then it'll be, edited and it will have a note on, what date the new revision date is so that we can keep track of it, okay?
Okay.
As
Yep.
we move along. So the town administrator and the town nurse have reviewed these. And they're the ones who just before, the day before the COVID positive test came in, I got this is a nice document. We should practice this for the whole town hall. So maybe once this gets approved by the Board of Assessors, maybe Tony will adopt it for the town hall even. Okay, but he said, thank you. And the town nurse thought it was a good policy. And some things that weren't all considered. So I kind of worked a little hard on that.
No, I thought it was good.
Okay, just,
I will take a look at things. I didn't have any big criticisms. I
Yeah.
thought it was good.
okay, so. And then just now to the financial part. Is there's nothing in your paperwork, David, I don't believe that maybe there's just a memo that states that our tax rate was set on November the 9th at a rate of $10.51. It did take the treasurer collector's office till November the 18th to get the bills mailed.
This would be in the yellow folder.
Yes. Yeah, everything should be in order in the yellow folder for our meeting.
The yellow folder, well, there's a ballot folder.
Yes, and that we're
And then-
gonna get to ballot.
The first thing that I see is levy of 2020 motor vehicle and trailer excise abatements.
Well, before that, you should have had the green folder with all the emails in it.
Right, yeah, I have that.
Okay, and so then you took that out and everything else before that. Then
Yeah.
you should have had the COVID reopening, the swap.
All right, well, I might be out of order, but what
Okay.
am I
You
looking
want to take a
for?
look? It would have been just a little memo that just stated that the tax rate was approved on November the 9th. And the other two notices was back when we already met on November the 5th, that we knew that it was going to be $10.51 and that there was the issue about overlay being lowered to $149,000. And we thought that was,
I got the COVID things, and these are the things that I'm keeping for myself, right?
yes, you can.
Okay. And then after that, I don't find the memo, but it doesn't
Okay,
sound,
that's all right. It could be in then the email folder. It could, I may have just made sure the bullet was here because it is becomes a commitment also.
Okay.
The next thing was the big folder, and that was the ballots ATV case.
yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
and that we agreed to, their settlement, they agreed with our settlement amounts. And I granted them their abatements. And I have not heard from them. And the next thing is the abatement reports.
Yeah,
For November. And the first one is fiscal year 2019 real estate, $792.62. And that is ballots abatement.
just hold on. The first one I have is motor vehicle excise, 251.64. I'm just looking for, what am I looking for?
It should have been ballot with, it could be inside the folder. I may have, because that was first. So if you opened the folder, you would have seen right away the certificates of abatement and the reports.
The one that we signed? Nope.
The very first, just the first two is the reports.
Abatements. 798.62, 1224.
Yep, you don't have 792.62?
262. I have a report of two different ones.
Yes, one's real estate and the other is CPA.
Right. The real estate is 798.62.
Oh my God. Okay, there's a typo, KK, 798.62 on the agenda. And then $12.24 for CPA.
Right.
Okay. All right. And then the motor vehicle excise I have is 256.64. Is that right?
251.64.
Oh, God. I guess I better change my glasses. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, I keep thinking that, but it doesn't help.
a 1 and a 6. I mean, wow. Yep. Okay, so 251.64. And then I have 2 applications for motor vehicle that you need to vote to deny. And they have the applications, and in front is the actual denial notice. And there's 2 of them. One is for Patek and the other is for Kelly.
Got 'em.
And they have clips on them. So they could be clipped together. That's the only bad thing about it. It was right behind.
I have them. And,
Okay.
and you're gonna stamp our signatures?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
So the reason why they need to be denied is they're not entitled to an abatement less than $5, and they're not entitled to a refund of less than $5. And these abatements are less than $5.
Okay.
So we can't do it.
And is that explained here in the,
I'm gonna write it on the bottom of their sheet.
okay,
I'm gonna
All right.
write in the law.
okay. So I need a motion to deny applications for abatements on motor vehicle motor excise for Patek and Kelly.
I second.
Okay. Stupid phone. I hate this. Get all this. Okay, all in favor?
I
Aye.
Okay, and those are both motor vehicle excise,
denied.
denied. And the bill numbers are 2339 for,
Yeah, that's on the, no,
okay. And now we have commitments. And we have a motor vehicle commitment for 2020, the 6th motor vehicle commitment. And that totaled, I hope I did it right, $12,124.51. That was committed on November the 19th and billed on November the 27th. Now, here-
Hold on a second.
Yep.
Commitment, is this motor vehicle excise?
yeah, if you pick it up, it's just one sheet. And in the
Six.
middle, It says to Deb Waters up the
Yeah.
top.
It's 2026 commitment.
Yes,
And the figure I have is 12,124.51.
yes,
Okay.
perfect.
And do we have to vote on that or we're just noting it?
You're noting it.
Okay.
And then the real estate fiscal year 2021, the total is $10,641,850.92. That was committed on the 10th of November and billed on the 18th. And connected to the real estate is the CPA. So the fiscal year 2021 CPA totals $276,800.96. That was also committed on the 10th of November and billed on the 18th of November. Then we get to the fiscal year 2021, and these are the liens: the water, sewer, and trash, or just utilities. And that totaled $84,822.20. And that also was committed on the 10th of November and billed on the 18th of November. The fiscal year 2021 personal property, that was committed at $250,402.44. That was actually committed on the day that we got approval, which was November the 9th. And that was billed on November the 18th. The only reason why there's a day difference is because the treasurer collector had not accepted the commitment from the personal property. And therefore, I could not move it from our office to his office until he did that. But we got it done. And we're done. And the deadline for filing real estate and personal property abatement applications is next Friday, the 18th, just an FYI.
This Friday, 2 days.
Oh, yes. Oh, this Friday. That's right.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Oh my gosh, it's creeping up. Yes, this
Yeah.
Friday. I have 2 more days. Yeah. Okay.
And
So
how are people notified of that with their tax bills?
yes, it is listed on their tax bills. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. But the exemption applications, they have till April 1st. So the elderly, the veteran, the blind, the widowers, the CPA, all the exemption applications, individuals have until April 1st to file for those. But the abatements are just 30 days. And it's very strict.
Okay.
Okay.
How many do we have so far?
5.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a lot of questions. I have like 13 people who called. And I mailed of the 13, 3 applications, but I have not received them back. So I'm hoping maybe that, you know, I've answered their questions and that they don't need to file.
You have 5 that you do have and then 3
Yes.
more possible.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. So that's a good sign.
Okay.
So we're done with that. We can move on to the budget. The first page of the budget shows the breakdown between salaries, purchase of services, supplies, memberships, and dues. And so we started off with a balance of $153,633. We have spent so far $59,072.63. And our available balance is $97,110.37. Which includes almost $2,600 of money that was encumbered from last year. And I only say that is because we have to start to look at the fiscal year 2022 budget. And I want to be sure that the finance committee knows that if our budget from 2019 or whatever was only 143, almost 2,600 was put in the 20 budget, was added into it. It should have, it's just so it doesn't look like we're actually asking for a big increase, okay? Because they have to realize that that was money that was from a prior year budget. It just didn't get spent until after July in the new fiscal year.
So we had money in the 2019 budget that we didn't spend, and that then
Right.
was
Right.
held over into the 2020 budget,
Right. And
and now has been held over into the FY21 budget?
nope, not yet. I don't
Oh.
have anything encumbered now for the in 2021. Yeah.
All right.
Another code red from the town.
Oh, is it? Okay, it's ringing here too. All right,
About the snow?
I'm not gonna pick it up. Someone will pick it up. Hopefully I'll get one at home. Okay, so we'll talk about that again, all right? But just I wanted to point that out. And then I have the memorandum, as usual. And then I have our budget, and I went ahead and we're on page 2, and I already gave you the page where we need to start from, okay? So I will put together the department budget, and I will be forwarding it to you all for review. I don't believe we'll make the December 31st deadline since we just got it. But I'll be certain to get it the very first week or so of January, okay? And we can always modify it. I'd rather have it too high and modify it down because we can't go the other way around, okay?
Yep.
If I
Yeah.
send in the budget and it's too low, I can't put it up if we make a
Absolutely.
mistake, right? So
Especially because they always cut our budget.
anyway, so I'll
Yeah.
make sure it's on the higher side if I'm in doubt, okay? Doesn't mean I'm not gonna be cutting it, okay? As we learn more about where my estimates would be, okay? Because it is still a little early and under COVID, I don't know what we're gonna be doing. So that is for you all to look at and hold to keep, okay?
Oh.
And I have my copy that I will add in. I have an extra copy that I will add to your minutes so that you can keep your copy, David.
For this report, for the memo?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
You can keep that whole packet.
What whole packet?
The 3 things, the FY21, the memorandum from the town administrator, and then the fiscal year 22 budget worksheet. There's 3 pages.
The budget worksheet's a thicker pile.
Yeah, and it's folded over. It's a pain in the ass. You should have it, and I have it, so it's starred where the assessors are, but you have the whole town budget.
Oh, okay. All right, great. So
Okay?
those things you don't need back, right?
Right, and that is because I'll be sending you information, okay?
Okay.
All right, next. All right, and so we're, here was the swap again, and that was, we already talked about it. What's happening though, just the overall program now, we're not going to allow the senior work off abatement personnel to come in as of yet. They have all sent in their applications so that they have an earmark standing that they want to be accepted for their application as if they've worked. We paid everybody last year as if they did their full payment, even if some did not finish all their work last year. We are talking about that because they rely on this and that if they've applied, then we may be granting these exemptions, okay? Whether or not they've worked. But that's a different issue, but that's where we're standing right now. Okay?
Okay.
And they are all calling when they can come in because they're all bored at home too. And they want to come in, they want to be sure they get their reduction on their tax bill. Okay, so they're all wanting to come in to work, but I can't allow them. So there we go. Next, trash billing. We've kind of talked about trash, but it's really not the correct word, even though it's the common lingo within the town hall type of thing. Just as a reminder to the DPW is that it really needs to be changed and updated, and the actual title of the bill should really state what the bill is for. And it's not just a trash bill. Some things is solid waste, recycling, town refuse fee. There are maybe some others, maybe Tony will have something, you know, a little more creative, etc. Because this is going to every individual unit, okay, to be charged this fee. Okay, it's per unit. So, for instance, the bunch of 2 families and 3 families that we've had, they've always received a 1-unit bill, just like a single family fee. So now they're going to get 2 bills or 3 bills for each unit, 1 each. And the single family units will get 1 bill. And it should be roughly the same amount of money as last year versus going up.
And how do apartments work?
The apartments are commercial, and it depends upon the apartments. Those are the Mitchell Corner, the Sea Breeze Lane apartments. They're in the Anchorage on Sherman Avenue. They're getting a commercial rate and the number of units, and they worked out a price. So there's a flat fee plus then an amount per unit. So that's what they're going to do with them. There's also another fee for if you have a commercial and a residential, like the post office that has the 2 units up above, the store. So 2 commercial and 2 residential. So there's a fee for each one. So every unit is being accounted for, which I think is fair, not per person, you know, and not one parcel, so that it is fair for everybody. It'll be an adjustment, and there'll be a lot of phone calls, especially from those 2 families and 3 families. They'll experience a higher bill, but the single family homes won't. Okay.
Okay.
And then hopefully next year, if they go to that new fandango that Lynn has, where we have to use specific buckets and the machine will come and pick them up, it might lower our rate then next year. So we'll see. We can't predict now what can happen because of COVID. So we'll keep going. So here's the important part. You ready? The real estate exemptions. I just got one more. So where are we? Where did I put my sticky note? Oh, my sticky note. I have in my possession 70 exemption applications. I have the 5 real estate abatement applications. I have 1 personal property abatement application. I have segregated the exemptions. I have not fully reviewed all of them to determine if somebody who may have qualified for a clause 41D but hit the lottery or had an inheritance might not qualify. It happens. It's usually 2 or 3 every year. And then they only can qualify for a clause 17. And then then the following year or 2, then they're back to their clause 41D. That I have not done yet. But that's what I plan to do tomorrow and hopefully Friday. So I have a question on whether or not you want to approve, and I put through what it is that they do qualify for into the system and print them as if you voted them. Or do you want me to put them in the system and then you can vote on the list at a future meeting?
Well, it
think
sounds to
put
me
'em in
like
the
it makes more
system.
sense to wait on voting if there
I
might be
agree.
change.
Okay? Okay,
Yeah,
then that's what I'll do. Okay.
okay.
And so I will go in and as I approve them, I'm going to create them and create a report that you'll be able to have and see. Okay?
Okay,
And then that will be what will be approved. How's that?
perfect.
Looks
Good.
good.
Good. Then what's the next? Okay, so we're not going to do anything with the real estate. I can say that I have 1 personal property abatement application, and it is for the property in Little Nahant, 250 Wilson Road. And that house has been on the market for a full year. And the homeowner no longer lives there and hasn't lived there for 2 years. She has moved to New York. And she has filed a personal property abatement and says she has no personal belongings in the property now. So I think you can vote to abate this one.
All right.
And this
can I-
is bill number 70 on personal property.
Can I have a motion to abate the personal property on bill number 70
Moved.
and seconded? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. MSVU.
Okay. Granted date voted 12/16/20. Okay, perfect. 90, okay, perfect. And then we already got the contract that's been signed, and then I have, you have the list with all the vouchers, David?
I do.
Oh, thank God, yep. And I just put this in writing about the insurance, okay? Just as a
Okay.
reminder, and that's what will be passed in. Okay, but the total for the vouchers is $1,290.80.
Okay. So I need a motion to approve the vouchers for a total of $1,290.80.
Moved.
Seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. MSVU.
And then under new business, I've been having to drive a whole lot more than I normally would be driving because of on Tuesdays and Wednesdays when Joyce is here, I'm coming in and out of work a couple of times back and forth. I'm visiting people for exemptions. I'm going around, I'm taking photos when I can for the new photo updates. So I'd like to be reimbursed for mileage.
Yeah.
So I will put that in as a later date, okay?
Yeah.
And that's it. except for the next BOA meeting.
All right. How soon do we need to meet?
Um,
I mean, it's gonna be Christmas, then New Year's.
I know.
So sometime in 2021.
So do we certainly, what do you think, Sheila? How soon do we
Yeah.
need?
I mean, we could meet next Wednesday and just do real estate, et cetera, the exemptions and make it minimal. If you want to.
Do we need to? I mean,
Yeah.
honest,
Oh, we don't have to.
I mean, my inclination would be to, go out to January, but
That's fine.
if there's
I
something that
agree.
you need
I agree,
done.
because I'm off next Wednesday.
Okay,
Just a little crazy
Yeah.
with the holidays
Yep.
and stuff.
okay.
So January 7th is a Thursday or the 6th.
I can do either of the two.
Actually, the 7th might be better for me. The time doesn't really matter to me.
What about KK though?
If I have to do it during the day, it's fine. I get a lunch. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Or we could, I mean, whatever time
Jan-
works.
So
What?
Thursday, January the 7th would work good.
Yeah,
Is-
that's fine. That's fine. Tell me
1
what time.
o'clock?
What?
1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
okay, perfect. 1/7/2021, 1 PM.
Yep.
Okay, now, before we adjourn. David,
David, I'll do the notes
Okay.
and give them to Sheila for the next meeting approval. So
yeah, and David,
The
you're gonna,
minutes, you're talking about these minutes or the next minutes?
these,
Okay,
I'll do
great.
and if I have to do the next one, if Perry's not around, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, okay, great,
Okay,
great.
so KK is gonna drop off the minutes in the top drawer cabinet and sign payroll. David, you're gonna give me back now 3 things. 2 sets of minutes, the 5th, the 12th, and then today's agenda. So you have a brown folder, you have a manila folder, and then you have a yellow folder. So those need to be in the correct packs that they're in.
And when you say the minutes, that includes all the emails for that.
That green folder is part of the yellow folder.
Okay, so in any case, for instance, when I have minutes in the original minutes that I approved, they also had emails, they go with it. Right?
They stay all together. Yes,
Yep.
that's the complete meeting.
And the green goes inside the yellow.
Yep.
And the vanilla, so there are 3 different.
Yes.
sets.
3
All
different sets. And then we're gonna get that packet, the yellow packet will come back to you with the minutes for approval. And we'll have a new agenda.
Okay, and also, your absentee record
That
Goes back.
stays with today's agenda.
stays with it,
Yep.
and you get back the agenda from today.
Yep.
Which I have to now find, but I will find.
But if you don't, I have it right here.
All right, all right. And I'll put all that in the top drawer.
Top drawer. Top
Okay.
drawer.
All right, sounds good.
okay,
Okay.
so it's
And KK?
5:03.
Yeah.
Are we adjourning?
Yeah. We don't have to motion to adjourn, do we?
Now you can say we're adjourned. You
Okay,
state
we're
the time.
adjourning at 5:03.
And everyone agree. And KK, I saw KK, Kim Koslecki for the first time yesterday, but we did not get to speak about the paperwork, okay?
It's fine. Just let me know what I need to do.
I will do it. I've already
Okay.
put your payroll in already,
I
okay?
hope everyone has happy holidays.
Yeah, you too.
Merry
you too.
Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
If you talk to Perry, give him our best.
I will.
I know,
I know,
Yeah,
okay? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Don't want to bother him, but
I
Let
know.
him know that we're,
Yep, that's
you.
what I said, okay?
all right, thanks, Sheila.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll talk to
Be
you
safe
guys.
tomorrow, don't shovel too much too fast.
We're
Yes.
making Ben get up at 6 in the morning
Oh,
because I hurt my back. I can't shovel much and Chris goes to work at 6:30.
I'll
So,
check it. Yeah,
so.
Okay.
Sorry, Ben.
that's all right, okay, good, say hi to Ben.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
All right, talk to
Bye-bye.
you guys later.
all right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. And